I don't even know what to say for the intro. Yes. On today's broadcast, one Wells Fargo broker loses her job after a client spoofing attack, Envestnet acquires Wheelhouse Analytics, and another day, another new Robo advisor. So get ready, FPPad Bits and Bytes begins now. Hey everyone, I'm Bill Winterberg and thank you for joining me for this week's Advisor Technology News broadcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Envestnet Tamarac, providers of Advisor XI, an industry-leading fully integrated web-based suite for RIAs. Tamarac's Advisor XI unifies portfolio management, modeling, rebalancing, trading, billing, and reporting with a fully customizable client portal and enterprise-grade CRM. On October 20th, two innovative and rapidly growing firms will share how they leverage the Advisor XI suite in their business during an interactive webinar. Space is limited, so secure your spot today by visiting fppad.com/Tamarac. Now, October is National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, so my first story is about an unfortunate cybersecurity incident involving a broker from Wells Fargo. According to a FINRA letter released this month, Kathleen Kincaid was targeted by attackers who used spoofed client emails to submit 3 wire transfer requests for nearly $350,000, 2 of which were processed before Wells Fargo became aware of the fraudulent activity. One wire transfer for $99,000 was reversed, but the company ultimately had to make the client whole for the remaining $250,000 that was transferred. The letter goes on to say that Kincaid used Wells Fargo's forms to falsely report that she verbally confirmed the wire disbursement instructions with the client, which was not the case. Now, I know you've heard me say time and time again that attackers are impersonating clients and are targeting you to get you to send money where it shouldn't go. So, take this as a reminder that you need to continue to be vigilant and suspicious with respect to sporadic requests for client withdrawals. And always follow a process to authenticate the identity of your client, usually with a phone call, or else you won't allow any fund transfers to be processed. To read more details of the spoofing incident described in the FINRA letter, head over to fppad.com/195 for the links to this week's top stories. Next up is news from Envestnet, as the company announced the acquisition of Wheelhouse Analytics in a move executives said will provide more insight on key performance indicators for asset managers, enterprises, and financial advisors. Terms of the deal were not disclosed, and I have to admit, Wheelhouse Analytics was not on my radar at all until this announcement. So I checked out their website and learned about their solutions for data analytics, online education, and document management for sales and business development. This is more of business intelligence than it is financial technology, but I can see how the Wheelhouse Analytics platform can connect to the data stored in the Envestnet platform and ultimately deliver timely insight to financial advisors. Also, think back to Envestnet's acquisition of Yodlee last summer and consider how data on client spending and consumption can generate key indicators on which clients might warrant a follow-up phone call versus those who are on a steady path to meet their goals. I think this is worth watching in the near future. And I think it's safe to say that my broadcast wouldn't be complete without a little Robo news. So first up, ZACKS Investment Management announced the launch of ZACKS Advantage, an automated investment service built on the Schwab Intelligent Portfolios platform that adds a bit of active management to balanced portfolio investing. The minimum account size is $5,000 and fees are 50 basis points for accounts up to $100,000, which drops to 35 basis points for accounts greater than $100,000 according to the Form ADV. And Bank of America offered more information about Merrill Edge Guided Investing, the company's automated service that also has a $5,000 account minimum, but charges 45 basis points no matter how much money is invested in the account. So, I want to ask you 2 questions about all this Robo stuff. First, if all the other financial firms have a low-cost automated investment solution, why don't you? If the solutions are so commonplace, prospects might think that your firm is behind the times because you're not leveraging a solution that is offered pretty much everywhere else. But second, assuming you do provide an automated investing solution, the next question you'll face is, why should a prospect choose your business over all the others when they appear to do basically the same thing? And that is your opportunity to communicate why your business is different, identify your value proposition, and describe all the things you do that goes far beyond portfolio asset allocation and frequent rebalancing. No robo solution can compete with that. So, for all the details about the news mentioned in this week's broadcast, head over to fppad.com/195, where you'll find the links to all of this week's top stories. Remember, Bits and Bytes exists because of the support of our sponsors. So be sure to sign up for the Envestnet Tamarac webinar coming up on October 20th to learn how two rapidly growing firms are leveraging the Advisor XI suites in their business. Secure your spot today by visiting fppad.com/Tamarac. As always, I welcome your questions and feedback, so please send me a tweet using @BillWinterberg or leave a comment on the FPPad YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Bill Winterberg. See you next time. Coming up on October 20th to learn how the two... I'm saved! Because I have a logo edit point there. Meaning 250,000, that was transferred. That was transferred. Transferred.
Beautiful.
Yes, I agree.